Welcome back to another edition of my tournament. I think this is now entry 5. And coming to the ring in the whole playthrough is Nate Storm. He's currently the record holder of 65 and undisputed champion. I took a picture of it and posted on Facebook with Grimstill Games and Diabolical Dave's Rumble Throwdown. And on the last episode, congratulations to Dirk Beerbitter for finishing off as a world champion. But he's not undisputed because he did not defend the title and he won the belt at the last event. And as you can see, the board's already set up, so I'm condensing and being efficient on time. I moved the actual game board in front because I think you've seen enough of the player's board. And I put the event cards close and listed the champions right here, so it's easier and hopefully I'm more efficient doing it this way. And again, like I said, all these events are random, so it's not going to be selected by me. It also helps on my efficiency. So without further ado, let's start the playthrough of Nate Storm. See if he can break his own record. And starting off as tag team champions, Frenzy and Great Galactic Ghoul. Charity Unkindness for the TV title. Tinashe is the national champion, and Tasami the world champion. So what's picked up right now is Eruption, Oscar Cortez. National and tag team belts are for grabs. So 2 national, 1 television, and 2 for tag belts. And movie star, which Nate Storm starts out with, is a 3. So now, before I start the event, I'm going to top out sunglasses and spend 2 crowd points to play a spear to add on to what his total. So that's a +4. So right away I'm at 12. And I'm going to go for the TV title right off the bat because in a multiplayer game, movie stars get a priority of the TV belt. So now, I'm going to set Charity Unkindness off to the side with the TV belt. I'm going to get a preliminary draw, signing autographs. I'm going to play it because, well, Nate Storm's a popular movie star, and he loves doing it. So, a +2 from the general pool. Now this one will count, and once again, another general pool, 2 points, signing autographs. I mean, talk about working overtime. So now I get to do the interview. And I'm going to do a die roll. I rolled a 6. Unfortunately, I will not get any crowd points for the match. Well, except for the TV title bonus should Nate Storm beat Charity Unkindness. And yes, Nate Storm starts out as a face. He has sunglasses, which gives unsanctioned crowd point. Pile driver, strong move, which is 5. Basic move, a clothesline is his average. And weak move is basic again with 1 point. And that's diving fist drop. For those who don't own the game. So now I'm going to do a draw, steel chair. So I don't have enough crowd points to prevent DQ, so I got to roll for a DQ. I rolled a 3. Oscar Cortez says it's safe. Now I gotta roll prevent an injury. I rolled a 4, so I'm not injured. So any style. Oh, Charity Unkindness gets a +2 for style bonus because Nate Storm's weak against flyers. So now this carries up to 10, 13, 14. Okay, so Nate Storm's down by 2, but he's going to double the bonus of any signature or finisher grapple, which is pile driver. So spend 2 crowd points, get a +5. So now it's up 17 to 14, so the difference is 3. So we have already a new TV champion. And also to point out is Movie Star steals the show at 3 to 11. So that's a steal the show bonus as well. So we're going to play out the rewards section now. Charity Unkindness is discarded. Nate Storm is the new television champion. Get 1 pop for the title win. But because I had a bad roll, I do not get any more crowd points. And he goes +3 for 15. 1 match point for an opener win. So 16. And now I don't have any submission finishers, so I just get the 3 cards right here. And I definitely don't want this one because it requires me being a heel and Nate Storm's the face. So it's not a playable card. So I got basic here, 2 basics, so I have room for 1 more out of the 2. I definitely don't want this one because Grappler is weak for a flyer against a flyer, so by default I'll go with this one, the Body Slam. Spend a crowd point. And that's actually my strength move. Body Slam's a strength move, so it's a +3. So, okay. And I picked up my match. And then, since I'm a movie star and I won by 3, I get a bonus there for stealing the show and a face. So, I'm going to jump start this and give myself 2 match points. So right off the bat, I'm going to do 20, up to 21. I think he's going for world record pace and probably in the tournament the fastest pace of being an undisputed champion. And get number 2 seed because it's already occupied by King Su. Or unless, yeah. Scored higher than King Su, then Nate Storm will get number 1 seed and King Su will get number 2 seed. So next up is the resolving the titles. So the next for the tag belts is Wildcat and King Su. So 49 to 38 squash match for the champions. Let's see, Tinashe and Starburst, not happening, and Tasami and Jaheen. Well, 55 to 45, more like 47. Still, Tasami steals the show and still a champion. Oops. I think I jumped too far. So, offset the mistake. I'm just gonna have Jaheen as my next opponent. So yeah, I jumped ahead of myself. So this card goes away. I'm gonna set this over here. Start event number 2, drawn randomly, is Ralph Winsel's left referee for Weekend War Games. So only the TV title's up for grabs. a 4 in total, and the die roll is a 6. 1, 2, 4, 6. And now I get a preliminary draw. I mean to fan. I'm definitely not playing that, keeping it to my hand. And this defend the cause is for me. So I get 2. I can see why Nate Storm is a very popular superstar. Getting a lot of pops for without even trying. So the interview Jonah Banks is the interviewer. I rolled a 3. Face gets a +1 adjustment, so I'll make that a 4 and 2 more pop. So now I'm going against Jaheen. Her stat is 26, and I think you can see it better on camera. I'm at 21. They're both grapplers, so no style bonus. Oh, I forgot the TV title. I could pick my drama role. So, well, either way, it all worked out the same. But you're right. The TV title, you can pick your interview without rolling for it. So Jaheen's going to bring in the DQ risk against Nate Storm. Effective hate +3 and the breast knucks. Wow. Okay. Well, hopefully you realize you don't win the bell on DQs. So 1 double DQ for Ralph Winslow. And that's the end of that match really quickly. And nothing gets to be resolved because only TV titles up for grab. Number 3 is Retaliation, once again with Ralph Winslow. And I'm gonna say I'm gonna go after the national title with Tinashe. So title for title. Active faces get +2. And Nate Storm is strong against Tinashe, so that's another +2 right there. So now, get to do a preliminary draw. Well, thank God I drew injured, so it goes to my hand. And Mr. Kabashi, which means I can tap out to erase a heat in the turn tracker. So now I go straight to my interview. Superstar's a commentator, but thankfully I'm the TV champion, so I get to pick. So I'm picking talk show interview. Oh, alright. Got ahead of myself again. Alright, so 1 for the TV, 3, so that's 4, and 1. Now, I get to draw a card, and that's Pamlava is the new commentator. Alright, now I'm going to draw 3. So now Tinashe and Nate Storm for the title. Nate Storm, 4-point bonus, 25 versus Tinashe's 31, 26 plus the national title. So now I'm going to draw, gang up. And, well, chance of support, another action card, rope, leverage. So knowing champions, they want to do anything that it takes to win, so they're going to do gang up at +5. So I got a decision to make here. So her total now is 36, 39, 41. Yeah. 41. And I'm at 20. No, yeah, 30. Yeah, it's 36 right here. Yeah. Well, 41, excuse me. Roll for the DQ. I don't like my odds. And Tinashe is disqualified, so that ends this turn. And this event is officially over because TV title is the only one up for grabs. And reset. And I got 3 cards. And next one at random was Rumble Mania. Can't talk today. Donna Jamie's. So 2, 8 right off the bat for titles. 3 for movie star. Oh yeah, Pamlava goes over there. And 6. Well, I wish I had that. Well, yes and no. 3, 6. So now, get a preliminary draw. Defend a cause, and I'm going to play it. Then I'm going to do, and that goes to my hand. And I can't really play them because it requires me being a heel. And that was Dr. Lionel Lecter. Now I'm going to do a regular match for the TV title, and it's Olympia 23. So, therefore, get to do an interview. Jonah Banks. I rolled a 2, so I only get 1. Now, the match begins. And Olympia and Nate Storm are both grapplers, so there's no weakness. So we got steel chair right off the bat and gang up again. Well, this time she wants to win my title and not risk disqualification, so that'll be a +2. So now that leaves a score of 23. Oh yeah, right, gotta roll for DQ because the steel chair. 3, Olympia is disqualified for the steel chair. I gotta resolve the steel chair injury roll, and that's a 4, and I'm not injured, didn't roll 6. And right, now to resolve the titles. Damon Fang and String Master at 57, the 59, and 63. So their bonus is here, but unfortunately this cancels out, so that's 0. Skull, no. So either way I look at it, you still got your tag team champions, Frenzy and Great Galactic Ghoul. Tinashe, of course, String Master's not, or Crypto Keeper, excuse me, not going to win that. Pape La Pound to Sami. Clearly not going to win because he gets a +2 over Pepe Le Pew and the title 7, so that's 9 bonus. So week 1 is over, and I wish I had a feud where anything goes. Next up is Ralph Winslow for Eruption. So now 3 for the world title, 1 for TV, 2 for tag, 3 for movie star, 6 again 2, 4. Yeah, I know where were those rolls when I needed it. So now I'm gonna go for another contender, Upstate Jaguar at 28, and unfortunately he gets a +2 because Nate Storm's weak against Flyers, and Upstate Jaguar is that character, that style. So I'll get a preliminary draw, a heel turn, which I'm not going to put in my hand just yet, and antagonist, no. Danny Fields is a much more useful manager, so I'm going to get rid of Mr. Kapashi and add Danny Fields, because he gives me an extra reward when I win a match. So now I go to my interview. Jonah Banks again. Rolled a 2. Not gonna. I'm TV champion, so alright, keep forgetting. So another +2 because yeah, I'm the TV champion. I get to choose my drama roll. Alright, so now to the match. So Jaguars at 30, and Nate Storm's at 21. So the first roll is Pull the Tights for +2, and Captivating Entrance for +3. So 7 and 28 is 35. Well, this is unfortunate, but I'm going to take 2 crowd points to double the bonus of 1 finish, a grapple, or a signature. I only got 1 up here, so that's a +5. At least. That's good news. But that's for only +5. So 26. Then I'm going to spend 3 crowd points to discard this ring card in my hand and get a new one. I have room for 1 more signature, so I'm going to spend 2 crowd points on Insagiri, which is another average move. And that will be a +3. So 24 and 5 is 31. Well, 29. Unfortunately, I'm just out of moves. I can't do anymore. And I can't use that ability if I don't have a ring card, gear deck in my hand to do exchanges. And Injured is useless because it only works on another player. So I hate to say this, but congratulations to Upstate Jaguar for being the new television champion. So I go down 3. And I lose a match point. So that's back down to 20. And put these 2 back in the deck. And now gotta resolve the championship belts again. 30, 44. Yeah, not gonna. I think no one's gonna beat this. And World 37. Yeah, that's a squash match there. This event is over. And number 2, we have Weekend War Games with Oscar Cortez, World Tag Television Movie Star, and 2 for the die. So next up is Cliff Bass 23, and Nate Storm is strong against Cliff Bass, so it's +2 right off the bat. So it looks like a pretty even match to start out with. So now I get to draw an I Quit match and a Shoot Interview card, which goes to my hand. So now I flip a card. Commentator is a superstar. Do I really want to roll for that? No, I don't. And I'm going to play Shoot Interview and take it out of the game. So let's substitute this interview and just take 5 points from there instead. So nobody's getting drawn or anything. Keep the superstar out of my matches. So next up is the match. So now 23 to 22, very well even up match. So 2x4 and DQ risk. It's Cortez. It's 3 to 6, so I'm gonna roll for the steel chair. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh well. Cliff Bass is disqualified. You gotta be kidding me. So now that's out. So now I just gotta resolve the tag team, which is Boulevard the Butcher and Hell on Wheels at 48. No chance. Karma Shellfire. No chance. And this is for World. Lock 45. No, unfortunately that's not good enough. So this event is over. Number 3, Retaliation. So TV title and 4 in total for Movie Star. And roll the 4. 1, 2, 4. There. Oh, and I forgot to do draw for security, so I'm just taking out this one. Preliminary draw. Wow, injured again, but it's preliminary and superstar challenge. So it goes in my hand. My next challenger is Gore Garrison. So once again, Nate Storm, another opponent Nate Storm strong against. So he gets +2, 23 to 22. So now I get the interview and Marla Jacobs. I rolled a 5, so 2 more pop. And Nate Storm's strategy is just spend all the crowd points, ignore every DQ risk. So he's making it a no DQ match. That's what Nate Storm vows. To please his fans that he is what he is. A movie star role model to look up to. No more DQs. And not letting the TV title loss demoralize him. Oh man, what's wrong with these cards today? Flip. Alright. Here we go. Card number 1, Captivating Entrance. And card number 2, No Sell. So I don't have to spend any crowd points, but unfortunately I have to drop 5 points. Tapping up my biggest move. So now I'm facing 26. And now 15, 17. So I'm going to do, oh no I can't because that move's tapped out. It's one of those things where you got nothing to work with. And that's what happens in the game, unfortunately, when you get no sell. So another loss for Nate Storm. 15, oh, plus 2, 17, 23, and 26. So, thankfully, Nate Storm is not injured, so for the next event, everything goes normal. So, do a quick recap. 1, 2, 10, 12, 16, 19. Yeah, and that's what I have on my board, 19. And then I have to do jobber security, which is, get rid of this injured card. And get rid of Dr. Lecter. So that's my 4 cards. And end of that one. And now Crossroads. So that's 5, 6, 8. And 3. And 4. So now at 4, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for the national title with Tinashe one more time, and I'm going to make it an I Quit match for the feud. And we'll get to that later. Now, I get to do a preliminary draw. Late Night Controversy goes to my hand. And a heel turn. So, so I ran out of crowd points in front of me, so I'm going to do, that means I get to turn heel, but I'm not going to because I'm going to spend 2 crowd points to erase 1 heat. Because I don't want to lose all my good crowd points right here. Now, my interview. That is 2. So now, to start the I Quit match, signatures and finisher submission moves are doubled. So, therefore, they're not submissions though. An octopus stretch is, so I gave her a +6 because octopus stretch is, I believe, a submission hold. And technicians normally have submissions, so now it's 31, 32, 37. And that's the 32, 37. So, ignore the first DQ risk. So now, this wasn't the smartest move I did. Well, will not be able to win this match, and based on stupidity, I guess. Now, there's another match point loss right there. Let's see, 6 and 6, it's 32. And now Nate Storm is injured because, well, he got lost in a squash match. The event is over. And 26, 53, well, that's not going to make a difference. Drew Squeezer, no. TV title bonus prevails. No, that's World. Well, unfortunately, again, title bonuses. The event is over. I'm just going to do a regular match. Tarja Torn is the opponent. Next up, Eruption, only the TV title. Movie star. And 2. So now I get a preliminary draw. Superstar challenge. I'm going to keep the challenge. And it's Superstar challenge again. Wow. May I poorly shuffled the deck. Well, I didn't do it on purpose, just way it turns out. So, at least Nate Storm gets a +2 in the match. So now, interview. Superstar's commentator got a roll. Well, I'm going to take a chance rolling, which is a good decision. So now it just means instead of a +6 from Deacon Beacon, Tractor Beam gets her a +5 and starts the match. Next, I'm just gonna. The only thing I can do in the match is double the bonus. So net difference is a +6. So that'll be 24. I'll already lose the match as it is. So that's another match lost. And that's the disasters of the game. So now I gotta do Jobber Security, and I can untap that. Gonna get rid of the Heat cards. And next up is National Champion. Oh, drew a Drakowulf. So National, is 2, TV is 1, Move Star is 3, roll the 2, and going to do the interview, but I have 3 Superstar challenges, so I'm not facing Drakowulf. Patient, 162, I can do better. Steady Eddie, okay, that's way better. Now we're tied, and it's more of a fair match this time. So next I'll do a shake, a 1, so I get now 2 extra points there. So, drawing up the first card, Steel Chair. and brass knuckles. Because of frustration, I'm just going to do 5 for refusing the DQs. So that's 10 crowd points I spent there in total. Next, I'm going to shake for injuries, which is a 4. So not injured by steel chair. 3, not injured by brass knucks. So Steady Eddie gets a total of 18, 19, 21. So I'm down by 3. And think more than enough crowd points to double the bonus, which is a 5. So therefore 21 to 23. So I win by 2, so I don't steal the show, but at least got a win. So 2 match points for the win. So going up 2. 2 pop from the pool. And my 3 choices: Sledgehammer, Heal, so I can't use that, Tights, and Sunset Flip. I don't like these selections, so I'm just going to pick up 2 to my hand and discard this one because I can't use it at all. And next is the tag team title match. Druidess 17, Leonid 28. Not going to happen. 11. But well, with the bonus, it's still 13-13, so no good. And clears my pin, loses by title bonus, and that's it. Don't want to get ahead of myself. Next up is Retaliation. Heals get a +2. I'm just gonna draw. Oh yeah, and forgot about my face bonus. So 21. So next up will be, come on, Red Light Rogie at 24. Okay, better than dealing with a 50. And that's that. So now I'm gonna do a preliminary draw. Sam Rage. No, could stop. Could use him. And a Technician. No. And this one counts against me. Grappler. Wow, that doesn't make sense. Uh-oh. Heal turn once again. So I'll have to discard Sam Rage and reorganize my board, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I flipped the board over to heal. So I guess Nate Storm realized the crowd turned on him, the media turned on him, everybody turned on him. So he went to be heal. So next up is Retaliation. So 1 for the TV title, 3 for movie star, even though 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And oh yeah, and I had to discard Sam Rage because I'm a heal and I can't use them. And that was my interview. That's where I'm at because I got turned heel. So Glenda Styles, 3, so I get 2 more heat. So next, now I have Galactic Ghoul. I'm still gonna go forward with this match against Red Light Rogie. so not so fast, and rope leverage. So that gives a total of 26. So double the bonus for the heat. So now it's 26 to 26. This match so far is a draw. And I'm going to use my sunglasses and 2 crowd points to discard Sunset Flip, get a new card. Lucky draw. Now I get tights for singlet. And that gives me a +1. So 22, 27. So I win by a point. So that goes with 2 match points. 2 heat. And I won by a point, so no stealing the show. And then now 3 new cards. Shoulders, knee pads. I do have a available slot and custom prop. Wow, great choices. But I'm gonna take the body and I'm gonna take the custom prop. No, I don't. Yeah, I wish I was a face at this point, but I'm not. So, and actually with Danny Fields, no, I'll take a crowd point. Because next up is the last match, the 12th card of the game. So, and before I get to the last card, I'm going to have to do Jobber Security, which I don't have to, because I'm going to do Shoulder Apocalypse. 3 crowd points there, so that gives me a +2 at 25. And that's it. So everything's reset. And I gotta make a careful decision. So going with Tinashe is 31. Upstate Jaguar is 31. So Nate Storm wants to go for, and he's not eligible for the world or tag. So Tinashe, you get 1 more match here. 1 more match, or Oblivion for Nate Storm. So yes, preliminary draw, title stripped. And this doesn't work on a superstar. I wished it did, but no, it doesn't. And angle applies, so me to a fan, get event pool. So 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. And 3 for movie star. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get over there. Now it's 2 heat for the card I drew. And now the interview. And it's a 4. Heels can adjust their roll, so I put it down to a -1. So that makes it a 3. Because in Jazz Jupiter favors heels and you get to adjust their roll by 1. Alright. So this is it, folks. A match for the ages, and the best Nate Storm could do is the national title. Should he win, he'll be further up in the standings. If he fails, then he'll be at the bottom of the pile without a title and likely face elimination from not making it to the top 32. So first card is Steel Chair, and the second card is a DQ risk. So I'm gonna do only. No, I'm gonna save my crowd points because I need everything I can get. So I'll roll the 3. Cortez says the Steel Chair is fine. DQ risk. That's a useless card. I'm not DQ'd. Now roll for injury. Oh no, I'm injured. So 6 to the 6, so I'm injured. So final score of this match is Tinashe at 31-32. And at 24, so I'm down by 8. Tapping out this 2 for a +5. So now my net difference is a +4, so 29. So next up, I'm gonna do an illegal weapon, topping out my shoulder pads for a +2 weapon. To double DQ. Cortez has had enough. So, unfortunately for Nate Storm, you're at the bottom of the standings so far with no title. So, all that's left to do is finish up. So, Buford and Kygarius, no chance. So, for the TV title, Vile Kyle, no chance. Tinashe and Hemlock Hayes, no chance. Take a quick shuffle right here, 'cause I don't think anyone's beaten Tasami in this run. And that would have been O'Bannon at 45, but that's not going to make any difference. So Nate Storm is at the interview podium right now. So Nate Storm, how do you feel about this unfortunate performance? Well, you know something. I guess I got a little cocky because I have the record at 65 and undisputed champion ranking. I have the record and I always have the record. It's always impossible to beat. As far as the tournaments goes, well, let it be a lesson to stay focused, not get over cocky. And one day, if I don't make it to the top 32, I'll be back one day and do better for my movie fans. So right now, I just got to go back with my agent, take time off, take a vacation, and refocus. My movies will get better, my box office premieres will get better, and my in-ring performance will get better. Thank you for your time, Nate Storm. Thank you. So now, this concludes this run. And yeah, I feel bad for Nate Storm, but sometimes bad decisions lead to bad choices, and that's the moral of the story. So I'll finish off Tag Team Champions. Great Galactic Ghoul and Frenzy. Tag Team Champions, Upstein Jaguar, TV Champion. Tinashe, National Champion. And Tasami, World Champion. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show, and see you on the next one.